Welcome to the IRS lap guide for Brands Hatch GP circuit. Coming out to the front straight known as Brabham Straight. Approaching turn 1, Paddock Hill Bend. Blind entry apex right-hander that drops you down to Pilgrims, down the hill and up Pilgrims Rise towards Druids. 180 degree right-hander, which then drops down to Graham Hill Bend, left-hander. We're in the Mazda touring car. Now we go down the Cooper Straight towards one of the trickiest corners on the course and an essential corner, Surtees. You have to keep your momentum because now you got a long trip down this straight towards Pilgrim's Drop. While you're going down Pilgrim's Drop, you're going to approach a corner known as Hawthorne's Bend. Onto the Minter Straight, Derek Minter Straight, towards Westfield. Once you clear Westfield, you go down Dingle Dell, one of the most interesting corner names, towards Sheen's Corner. Ride the curves hard and keep your momentum as you go down to Sterling's. Again, ride the curve on the inside, keep your momentum onto Clearways. At the end of Clearways, you'll hit the final turn, Clark Curve. Back onto the Brabham Straight, past the start finish. And that's your lap of Brands Hatch. Welcome everyone to the International Racing Series Mazda Touring Car Challenge. This is a series hosted on Monday nights, promoted on GT Planet. Should be just about ready to launch in a second here. Standing start series, 20-minute races, 20-minute timed races. It's going to be pretty frenetic action here. And they're off. In the lead, pole position, we have Turbo, chased by Tetsukabura, Bloody Boy Blue, Desert Penguin, and a host of others, which we'll get to in a minute here. Alright. They get through turn 1 cleanly. As I mentioned earlier, it's a Monday night, 9:30 p.m. racing series in a friends-only lobby, promoted by the International Racing Series, a group of folks from the community who put together an organization to host league type events. Turbo off to a sizable lead with Bloody Boy Blue in second. I'm gonna mix that name up all night, even though I know Bloody pretty well by now. Very good racer. Turbo trying to exert his dominance here. Each race meeting has 2 20-minute races. Each one's considered a round, so we're going to have rounds 1 and 2 this evening. Turbo's just riding away. We'll go through the order now. We got Bloody Boy Blue in second. In third, we've got Tetsukabura. Fourth, Desert Penguin. Fifth, Siberian Tiger. Sixth is Mini Conan. Seventh, Gentleman Racing, your host for the series. Eighth is Flano. Ninth, we got 11-7. 10th, we have AB Saints. Let's get back up to the front, see if there's any developments. Turbo maintaining the gap. At this time, showing some real discipline and hitting apexes, seemingly putting on a clinic at this point. Just opening up a gap in the beginning here and maintaining it. Bloody Boy Blue, hoping to get a grasp, a sniff of that slipstream. Turbo using every millimeter of the course, right up to the edges, up and through Dingle Dell. Oh, catches a bit of the grass. Catches a bit of the grass. Falls way back in the order. Oh, comes back on track. He was ghosted in all fairness, so damage set to light in this series. The car's running. We're running the Mazda at a full 100% weight and power, so about 1,700 pounds, 205 horsepower, which makes a nice formula for a one-make series. I mean, this car, let's face it, it's made for this stuff. So we got Bloody Boy Blue in the lead now, being chased by Tetsukabura and Desert Penguin, Mini Conan, and then Tiger. So the rest of the order seemingly unaffected. Bloody with a nice little gap there to Tetsukabura. Just making a run for it. Let's see if anyone's got any company. Oh, looks like Mini Conan's looking to make a move on Desert Penguin. Thinks better of it. Coming down to Dingle Dell. Sheen's corner. Desert keeping a nice tidy line down into Sterling. We're starting to see cars queue up here. This is going to be the pack to watch with Tiger, Mini, and Penguin. Gentleman Racing, looking like he's, and look at Turbo, already making up positions. Car's looking a little worse for the wear, but makes it by cleanly. Gentleman Racing, back down to 7th. Let's watch Turbo for a bit, see how many positions he can make up here in a limited amount of time. 20 minutes running, which is probably going to be about 11 laps here. We're on lap 3. I'm going for a clean look with this broadcast and not have any telemetry up on the screen. Looks like Tiger's got a little bit of a penalty. Turbos looks to be making up time in this little pack here. Be interesting to see what happens once he catches up to the pack. It seems inevitable at this point that he's going to catch them. Tiger with a little ghosting, burning off some time here, down to 3/10 for a penalty. Track limit penalties set on light. So drivers will be able, there's no pitting in this series with a 20-minute race. There's some minimal tire wear and fuel use, but just enough to give you a taste of it. That's something that the organizers may look to make adjustments to as this series goes on. Of course, never a good thing to do, but sometimes you gotta make adjustments mid-series just to make things a little challenging. So it looks like Mini has gotten by. We missed it, but Mini looks like got by Penguin, running in 3rd. Oof, to the left side on the grass. Ooh, Penguin pushing hard to stay with Mini, stay in that slipstream. Turbo closing up the gap to this little group here. Bloody, still healthy. Coming into Surtees. Nice clean line. Tetsu with a nice clean line. Tetsu, I should say. Then we here it is. This is the action pack. Mini, Penguin, Tiger, Turbo. This is gonna get really tight here. Well, I'm expecting it to tighten right up. And here comes Turbo, so for sure. We'll stay with the action here. We'll stay with Turbo. Try the longboard. Tiger looking like he's burnt off some debris on the track there. That must have been from Turbo's excursion earlier. Siberian Tiger. Looks like he burned off his penalty time. Oh, ghosting a little more. Oh, Tiger gets by Penguin. And Turbo just reeling the folks in. Oh, dives on the inside of Penguin. They get through there cleanly. Nobody off. Oh, Tiger off. Turbo narrowly avoids him. Might have been a little touch there. Now we see all hell breaking loose here. Turbo gets by Tiger. It's a product of dirty tires there. Turbo's going to be back in pursuit of Desert Penguin. And it looks like Mini and Tetsu must have had an issue because he was keeping pace with Bloody somewhat. Oh, the car getting squirrely there. Back end, stepping out on him. Reels it back in. Let's stay with Mini here. You can see in the back. Oh, Desert Penguin. It's a little excursion. Those tires are going to be questionable, and we can see the back end immediately step out as a result of the debris on the tires. Turbo takes full advantage and gets by cleanly. Turbo's on a mission. Penguin getting on the same tire on the grass again. The left rear getting loose. Now he's gonna have Tiger chasing him. He's probably cleaned off his tires since his little excursion. Chooses not to make a move in the airpin. Now down on the way down the hill, he may look to tuck right in, grab some slipstream. On the way over to Surtees. Oh, yes, folks. Looks like we got ourselves a battle. Pardon me, I get a little excited calling these races. Tiger tucks in. He's looking tentative. Yeah, he's playing it smart, figuring we'll wait to see what develops here. Hate to break away, but let's get a look on Turbo, and already in position to get after this final podium spot. Try to snatch it away from Tetsu. And you can see the cars. The cars are running sport soft tires. Only one tire option. Again, no pit stop, so although the wear is not very high, so you don't see too much change in behavior. It's a matter of coming to terms with the tires that you do have and making the most. Oh, and Turbo gets right on the inside. Tetsu. A little bump there, a little argy-bargy. It's touring car racing. Ooh, and Turbo had it done, but Tetsu pushed the issue and held on to the position. Oh. Matter of who carried the most momentum. Oh, and Turbo around the outside through Surtees. Gets around Tetsukabura, one of the more impressive moves we've seen thus far. And now, he's got some time. He's got about 5-6 laps to go and get himself second place. It's looking though like catching Bloody Boy Blue is going to be out of the question. I got to say that name slowly. It's like a tongue twister. Running clean lines. Just trying to keep it on the track. Tetsukabura thinking he's not done just yet. Bloody Boy Blue down Paddock Hill Bend with a healthy gap to Mini Conan and Turbo. So let's make a run through the rest of the order. We've got Tetsukabura in 4th, Desert Penguin 5th, battling with Tiger. Shuts the door there on Tiger. Perfectly fine. Ooh, Tigers. Tiger getting a taste of the dirty air behind Penguin. Be interesting to see if that penalty comes into play. Let's start finish. Flano 7th. Gentleman Racing 8th. 11-7. 9th. And AB Saints 10th. Here we see Turbo up to his old tricks again. Right on Mini Conan's tail. Let's see how they go through. Final turn here up to the front straight, the Brabham straight. Heading towards the treacherous Paddock Hill Bend. Oh, Turbo on the inside. Turbo on the inside through Paddock Hill Bend. Up to the hairpin. Showing no intention. Was on the outside there, but now this gives him the line to be inside. And there it is. After that disastrous trip on lap 2 where he went off track and into the wall, he recovers. Probably thinking to himself, light damage is my friend. Light damage setting is my friend. What kind of gap are we looking at to the leader? Ooh. Probably the full length of the straightaway. Yep, down into Dingle Dell. Bloody Boy Blue's already out of sight. Do we see him down to Sterling? Nope. Be interesting to see what kind of time Turbo can make up. Check on the second half of the field. Got Penguin still holding off Tiger. Tiger still chasing Penguin. Tetsu gets some wheels on the inside of Paddock Hill Bend there. Ooh, but a bloody. Oof. Getting a little squirrely. Didn't lose too much time there. has come down a little bit. Turbo closing up the gap. He's got a few more laps to really get on Bloody Boy Blue, but it's looking right now like it's going to take a mistake on Bloody's part. Oh no, almost a repeat of lap 2 there, but hold on to it. He fought too hard to get back to where he is now, to let it go like that. Yeah, so the series, as I mentioned earlier, is promoted on GT Planet. It's hosted by Gentleman Racing, one of the members of the International Racing Series. It's basically a league of racers who organize various events hosted by different members of the International Racing Series, which is a little bit of a misnomer. International Racing Series is more of a league than a series. A league of extraordinary gentlemen. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can check out the forums on GT Planet for Gran Turismo Sport. The weekly league racing forum has a number of organizations, but IRS has at any given time a few different series going on at different times of the day during the week to try to accommodate as many people and attract as many people to join in and race. See if the gap's shortened up a bit. It has. Just don't know if there'll be enough time. See if there's any other battles going on throughout the field. Looks like Mini and Tetsu are going to be locking into a battle here. Tetsu making a bunch of time up on their way to the Brabham Straight. Tetsu alongside. Oh, that calls the race. 20 minutes goes by quickly. There you have your winner. Bloody Boy Blue. Turbo. Third place to Mini. Fourth to Tetsu. Fifth to Desert Penguin. Sixth to Tiger. Plano gets seventh. Gentleman Racing looks like he's going to lock up eighth here. 9 to AB Saints. And 11-7. He's going to grab 10th position. And that's your round 1 of the IRS Mazda Touring Car Challenge. Monday nights, races start at 9:30. Lobby opens at 8:30 for practice. Look us up, GT Planet, IRS International Racing Series. If you're interested, sign up. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, give us a thumbs up. We're just getting started, hoping to bring you lots more content in the future. See you for round 2. Alright viewers, welcome to round 2 of the IRS Mazda Touring Car Challenge. If you're stuck with us, this is the second race this weekend. The top 6 drivers for this race are the inverted order from race 1. 1 through 6 gets flipped. The rest of the field starts in this race where they finished in the first race. Almost ready, and they're off. Got Desert Penguin first in the lead, being chased by, you guessed it, a pack of angry touring cars. All cars up into Druids. Got Desert Penguin in the lead, Tiger in second, and already Turbo in third place. You'll remember he finished second in the first race, so he started 5th here. On his tail is Tetsukabura, then Bloody Boy Blue, then Lenny Conan, then Gentleman Racing, AP Saints, 11-7, M-Tran in 10th, and Flano in 11th. You had a driver in M-Tran, missed round 1, but has joined us for round 2. Let's take a look at what the leaders are up to. There's going to be some tight racing here early on, because again, the order is flipped. He's got Tiger trying to make a move on Desert Penguin. Going up through Sheens, now down to Sterling. Still the same order. Got Desert Penguin, Siberian Tiger, and Turbo. Let's see if he makes any moves going into Paddock Hill Bend. Nope, he's content to stay in line. Maybe make a outside move into Druids. Be interesting to see how long Turbo stays patient here. Top 3 with a little about a 2 or 3 car length gap back to Tetsukabura. Turbo with a nice tight line, gets a good launch. Making their way down Pilgrim's Drop to Hawthorne. Pulls right up on Tiger here. Penguin riding the curb hard. He's feeling the pressure maybe? Yeah, I don't blame him. I would. Getting through clean. Some really clean racing in this series thus far. I know it's only round 2 of a 12-round series, but it's impressive how little contact there's been. You're always going to expect some argy-bargy in a touring car series. There they go. Over Paddock Hill Bend up the Druids. Still looks like a 4-car pack has made a little bit of a break. Penguin holding his own. This is some stiff competition here. He's doing a nice job. Turbo up to 2nd. How soon will he look to make a move on Penguin here? Turbo early on here looking like the class of the field. No offense to the other drivers, but most impressive. Oh, and Penguin gets out into the grass but keeps it together. Going into Sterling's. Turbo's able to get by now. Tiger. Could he lose 2 positions? Penguin loses 2 positions. No shame there. Not a bad recovery considering he went out into the grass. Oh, Tetsukabura gives him a little tap. Can he save it? No. Can't. Oh, it takes out Bloody Boy Blue in the process. Oh, it's most unfortunate. Well, Bloody doesn't look too worse for the wear there. Gets up to 4th. Let's see what that did to the order. We got Turbo on the lead. Tiger in 2nd. Lenny Cohen in 3rd. Bloody Boy Blue up to 4th. Gentleman Racing seemingly from nowhere, up to 5th. Saints up to 6th. M-Trans 7th. Flano 8th. And unfortunately, Penguin goes down to 9th. Looks like Tetsukubura, who initiated all the activity, has suffered an equal fate. So certainly he's not doing things intentionally. Unfortunate. Made some contact, and we're moving on. Just as I praise the driving, but again, it's nothing intentional. Incidental contact. Oh, look at Tiger. Four-wheel drifting it. Four-wheel drifting it through Sheens. And the Brit kind of keeping pace with Turbo, which is impressive. Turbo's no slouch. Apparently neither is Tiger. Mini Conan, 3rd, with a little gap to Bloody Boy Blue. Gentleman Racing, with a huge gap back to Saints. Well, Tiger under attack by Mini Conan now. Must have had maybe a little wheel spin out of Druids. Oh, and there it is. Struggling on the tires, but fighting to hold on to. Oh, some more argy-bargy. Nothing crazy though. We can live with it. Many in the slipstream, Buddy Boy Blue. Oh, I'm just gonna call you Blue from now on, Bloody Boy Blue. Blue looking to grab some of the slipstream and see what happens between these two here. And all this is helping Turbo just gap everyone. Turbo already looking to get through Clark Corner onto the Brabham Straight. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew is on clearways. There's going to be some more dicing in this pack. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I covered a little bit in round 1. This is a one-make, obviously, touring car series with the magnificent Mazda touring car. Now back in GT Sport thanks to Polyphony Digital. Really bringing back one of the most fun and beloved cars from Gran Turismo 6. If you're enjoying the broadcast, maybe you'd care to hit the like button, possibly subscribe. It's only going to be our second piece of race replays with commentary. A new type of content we're looking to bring. If you're looking for information about participating, then you want to go to gtplanet.com, go to the GT Sport forums, weekly league racing section. You'll find us under IRS Mazda TC Challenge. Races are hosted on Monday nights. Race time is 9:30, but lobby for practice generally opens about an hour before that. So put down your entry and join us. Back to the action here. Tiger holding his own, keeping Mini Conan at bay, and Bloody Boy Blue possibly biding his time. Maybe see if something breaks off between the two cars in front of him. See if he can take advantage. But with these 20-minute races, you can't wait too long to make your move. So maybe he's thinking about takes a look inside and outside into Druids. Draws a wide line. He's looking to tuck it in. It's tough because the track surface settings are set to real, so after a little while, at least in my experience, you start to get little tire debris out on the outside of the racing line, the marbles, so to speak, a clag, and can definitely have an effect. Looks like Blue's incurred a half-second penalty. My apologies, in round 1 I missed the end of the race. These 20 minutes go by quickly. Start commentating, next thing you know, checkered flags out, so we're going to be periodically checking on Turbo's progress. See if we see that white flag come out. That way we can do the first place finisher the honor of at least showing him getting the checkers. Turbo's car looking considerably cleaner than in round 1. If you recall, round 1 on lap 2, you got off going through Sheens and lost it. And had to recover from 7th to finish a strong 2nd place. Really an impressive drive by Turbo in round 1. So going to consolidate, grab these first place points here and probably take the lead in the championship. Round 1's winner was Blue, who's presently in 4th, so just doing my basic math here. Yeah, so it's a points championship challenge series. If you do have a look on the forums, you'll notice in the thread there's a spreadsheet that keeps track of all the events. Folks can score points in the race and can also score points for fastest lap and pole position. Bloody pushing it out, getting that little dirty air from the 2 cars in front, sending them wide. These guys are holding steady. Tiger hasn't got much of a cushion, but he's got 2 guys behind him with minimal penalties, 3 tenths and 1 tenth respectively for Mini and Blue. Oh, and Mini. Sorry about that. Mini makes a move and grabs 2nd from Tiger. Will Tiger strike back? Pops the lights up on him. Looks like Mini goes to, Mini goes to dive in. Tiger's right there. Mini couldn't shut the door in time. Oh, Tiger does the gentlemanly thing, leaves the position back. Doesn't want it that way, wants to earn it. Nice driving. And that's the kind of driving that you're going to see. I mean, things will happen in the series, but for the most part, drivers are very respectful of one another. You have to be to get the full enjoyment of racing online with others. There's no place for dive bombing and such. I can tell you, some of these drivers probably haven't really raced with each other often, and there's still a great degree of respect. Just goes to show that league racing can offer a nice alternative to the sport mode and Gran Turismo sport. Not that there's anything wrong with sport mode, it's a perfectly good way of racing, but there's something about league racing that's just something special, something different. Let's get back to the leader, let's see. He's just cranking out the laps. No white flag this time by. Let's get back to the pack of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions. This may be the time for Bloody to make his move. Oh, and sure enough, Bloody able to get inside due to a mistake by Tiger going through Paddock Hill Bend. Up to Druids. Bloody takes the position. He's up to 3rd. trying to minimize that points gap between himself and Turbo. So if the round finishes as is, he'll still be in second in terms of points, but much closer than if he had finished in fourth. Now he's just got to hold it or possibly go after Mini. Let's take a semi on board with Blue. Still a decent gap, about 8 to 10 car lengths. You see the clack off the line building up. Don't want to get out there. Some folks will tell you it's no effect, it's just a placebo, but my limited skills, I definitely feel the difference when we get out in that stuff. Yeah, Bloody looking like he maybe closed the gap up over the last few corners through Dingledell and now Sterling's. See if we can make up some more time going through Clark and onto the Brabham Straight. Oh, and Mini gets the left side tires onto the grass. Maybe having to lose a little pace there. Here's Bloody. Let's see how they look going through Paddock Hill Bend. Bloody with the four-wheel drift, inching his way ever so much to Mini. You can see it. He wants that second place. Try to keep the points even. Straight. You gotta use those rumble strips, get right off. We're still on track. You won't get a penalty for that. Oh, he goes wide into Surtees. So Blue can catch a sniff of the slipstream here. On the way up to Hawthorne. Yeah, this is very much an amateurish broadcast, only my second or third event calling a race. Oh man, he's just pushing. Getting the left side tires off. Just crushing the curbs. And there's the gap. About 2.5, 3 car lengths. Let's see how we do through Clark. Closes up ever so slightly. How will they look through Paddock Hill? Mini keeps it in tight. Will he make a move? It's a late apex. Bloody. It's a late apex. I'm calling him Bloody, I'm calling him Blue, anything but boy. There it is. It's the smallest that gap has been. He takes a risk getting out into the flag. But he can get on the throttle early with that late apex. And here we have it. Apparently, Blue is quite the tactician, but he's on the outside going up to Hawthorne. Oh no, he's clear past. If he keeps it tight, consolidates the position. Oh, and Mini gets a little bit of the dirty air, aero wash. Can't say enough about the quality of driving that we see here. In terms of ultimate pace, compared to some of the other drivers in Gran Turismo Sport, your top 16s and such. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm not in that league, so I don't focus on it, but these guys in this series, quick and gentlemanly. That's the kind of league racing we like to have here in the IRS. And that wraps it up. Tetsu coming out of the pits in 11th. Turbo with the win. Bloody ties up the points gap. Mini takes third. Fourth is Tiger. Gentleman Racing grabs a fifth place. Penguin recovers for 6th. Flano 7th. Saints 8th. Tran. Elmo Mazda touring car. 9th and 11, 7 and 10th. Pitted odd in the sprint race. That wraps it up for round 2. Thanks for joining us. If you stuck with us, appreciate it. Smash that like button and maybe consider subscribing if I may be so bold.